And we're live. Hi, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome my very special guest, Teri at Holding Your Space. Hi, Teri. How are you?
Hi, Jean. I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So the name Terry just rolls right off my tongue. I'm so used to having co-hosts that are named Terry. I'm not going to forget your name, that's for sure. And then Sherry, and then Carrie. There's a lot of Aries.
There's a lot of Vals and Terrys and Sherrys. Yeah. Yeah. A few Jones and Jeans, but not as many.
I
Yeah.
know, exactly. So Annie Bear is here. Hi, Annie Bear. Nice to see you. Lori Hunsinger is here. Nice to see you. And
Mhm.
Juanita is here. Hi, Juanita. Nice to see you. And Lark. I think Lark's my biggest fan. He's so sweet today. Earlier today, he says, "Jean, make sure you take time to rest for yourself. Make sure you take time to rest." Because he
Oh,
feels my energy. He knows I did a big psychic fair yesterday, and I did more readings than I ever did before in one day. It was a huge success.
that is amazing. That's amazing. I love that. There's a
Speaking of
Joan.
speaking of Jones, hi Joan.
Hi,
So
Joan.
nice to see you. And Margot B is here. Nice to see you. Wiki is here. Joyful Journeys. Nice to see you. And Pierrette is here. So nice to see
Mm,
everybody. Wow. Um, yeah, so did I say Margot B? I'm not sure. Margot B is here, just in case I can't remember.
I
But
like the picture.
yeah, so Lark was just saying to take care of your energy. And I had this was a new show for me. It was a little farther away from my house. And it was a show that I had like the organizer. I hadn't done a show with that organizer before. And I just thought I would take a chance. And wow, it was, I know. And I'm like, nobody knows me here. Like on the other shows that I do, at least people come back and stuff. But it was a very pleasant surprise and just really, really wonderful people, down to earth people, really, um, aware, awake and aware people. It was really such a pleasure to do all of those readings, and I learned so much. So,
Well, I feel like you taught them so much too, Joan. They're showing me a big spotlight on you. It's really
wow.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise for sure. So what's been going on in your area there, Terry?
Um, Doing a few shows here and there. My daughter is home from Australia and for the
Oh,
first time in years. So, I mean, she
wow.
was home last year for a bit, but so we've been doing some things. She's starting a new business, so I've been helping her with that. And just doing the daily meditations online and a few shows here and there. But yeah, I did sign up to do some shows, some psychic fairs because I love that you do that, and I think that would be fun. And I hadn't ever
Wow.
really thought about it, but I love that you and Val do that, the Vals, and I just thought, oh, that would be interesting. And the Terrys.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, so Suzuki was the one who inspired me, and it was almost like if she can do it, I can do it. And she'd be like, "Jean, don't forget tape. You're gonna need tape, and don't forget a highlighter." Like she really helped me out and helped me to be able to pack my things because that's part of the stress. Like, what if I need something? And she said, "Make sure you have your MacGyver pack, like in case anything goes wrong, you have it."
What's in a MacGyver pack?
Well, tape, scissors,
Oh,
and glue or whiteout or all that kind of stuff, depending on what happens. You never know what's going to happen.
yeah.
Extra paper or whatever. Um, yeah, so
Wow.
she did some uh expos for her nonprofit job that she did with the Poison Control Center. So she would do the shows, and she was kind of used to kind of packing it up and having a table and displaying things and stuff like that. So she was a really big help to me when I first started. But I had an anxiety attack before the first day. Before the first one I ever went on, and I said, "I think my heart hurts. I think my heart hurts." And she's like, "Jean, it's just anxiety." She says, "You'll be fine." After that, yeah, but it was so scary. I was so nervous. I'm like, what if I get there and spirit doesn't come? Like, what if I get there and I'm looking at them and I'm like, spirit's not,
Oh,
I just thought, what if it didn't work there, because I never did it before outside of YouTube,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it was actually easier.
I haven't done a lot of things in person for years. I mean, I did when I was quite young, but I haven't for years. So, yeah, I think I'm ready. I think it sounds like fun. It's
Yeah.
like when you get your YouTube channel and you don't do any lives. And then when you start doing lives, you're like, I'm never going back to anything else. They're so much
That
easier.
editing's for the birds.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely. Extra batteries, Joan says. That's what she needs, extra batteries.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Those little fairy lights help. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Mhm.
That would be
Yeah.
darling.
We could do a show on how to prepare for a local psychic fair. And more cards than you ever thought you would ever need in your life. Yeah. So
Really?
they just pick them up like crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I've had to order 'em at least 4 times, and it's like 500 at a time. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
I
business cards.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
business cards.
That's great. That's great.
Mhm.
And do you do 20-minute readings or 10-minute readings?
I do 15-minute readings.
Perfect.
Mhm.
That's about right, I think.
Mhm.
Annie Bear.
Step into it, Terry, right?
Yeah, jump in.
Oh, and Wisdom Seeker Joan has her next expo next Saturday. Wow, very
Way to
good.
go, Joan.
That's a magical day, 11/11, Joan, so good for you, I'm happy for you. You'll
Yeah.
know what to do, like the do's and don'ts, from she did one previously, and, you really do learn a lot on your first one, like, I didn't need to bring all this, and I needed to bring extra of that. Mhm.
Yeah. Wow. I think it sounds like fun. It sounds like a blast. I wish I was up there with you so I could do one with you.
Well, yeah, maybe someday. Someday
Yeah,
we'll
right?
mhm. We've all been talking about it that we should do an event, together and have all the content providers or as many content providers and have people come and join us in, like, a big social thing. But, that's just a pipe dream someday, right?
That would be fun.
So I am, clicking on your questions, everybody. We're going to do, the basics, the loved ones, name and relation, or pets, name and type, and spirit guides. But please put your questions in caps and use emojis. And we're going to be choosing the questions at random. And while we have Terry here, and we have this experience and this ability to go where no man has gone before. So go ahead and ask your really outlandish questions that may have been on your mind, and we'll see where that can go. Um, okay, Barb, I see your question there. Okay. Yep. Yep. Wisdom Seeker Joan. We did a coaching session. She said, "Do it, Terry." Gina Terry gave me such good advice.
I love it.
We have a checklist, like a punch list, and a to go what to do the day before, what to do the night before, what to do like the morning of.
Perfect. Perfect.
And Joan went out to the fabric store and got all the fabric that Terry had suggested to decorate her table with. Yeah. And yeah,
Oh,
sign.
wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's funny. It's
I
funny.
love it.
Oh, see, look, Lori says, okay, the event is for 2025. The energies will be much better then.
You're
There you
right,
go.
Lori. It will be. It'll be a lot better by then. Yeah.
hmm So she
Yeah.
says, you lead us through galactic energies every meditation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's spirit leading us. I don't know if that's me or not, but
hmm
it's fun.
I
Yeah.
had a a woman sit down and ask me, she said, "Can I get a message for my guides? Can you tell me more about my guides? And I want to get to know them a little bit. Am I connecting with the right ones? And what are, kind of tell me about them." And so I closed my eyes and I was telling her, that there's a couple different ones that have been with you for a long time. Some come in and out. And I said, and then I went like this. I'm like, "Do you know you have galactic guides?" And she's like, "Galactic guides?" She goes, I connect with the Palladians. I'm like, "Yep, that's what I'm talking about." She goes, "Oh, then yes, galactic guides." I'm like, "Okay."
I love it. I love it. Yeah,
Mhm, mhm. Okay,
that's fun.
Melinda, I see you.
Jump
And
in.
Steve says, "I just got home from work. I could take off on Sunday if you had a group of everybody." Wow. Linda does Sedona thing. You could do the DC thing, right?
Why not?
Well, the East Coast thing. Where you're in South Carolina? Where are you?
I'm in Missouri.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in the
Then I was
middle.
thinking
I
you're
always tell
you're in the
everybody, "Let's
middle.
just meet here."
Mhm. Mhm.
But, yeah, I
I
can
don't
I
know.
can go either way.
Mhm.
Though I haven't been out to Sedona or anywhere yet out there in
Wow.
Mount Shasta. That's on my list, high on my list.
Mhm. I
Yeah.
had a really strong a pull to Mount Shasta a few years back, and it was like they were calling to me and singing to my heart and pulling me towards the Mount Shasta. And I said, and I was trying to figure out what the messages were. I said, "Where do people live underneath the earth?" I said, "I feel like somebody's trying to connect to me from underneath the earth." And they're like, "Mount Shasta, Gene." And then as soon as they said that, it was like, how you feel that resonance, that like that validation? It was like a light bulb. And I'm like, "That's it." And it was like, I almost felt like a confirmation in that energy. And it was really strong pull, but it has since passed. But it was for quite a while they were calling me. But I
Wow.
I couldn't do the move. I couldn't do it, but I was really being pulled strongly. So I know what it feels like when people say they need to go places.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been
Yeah.
going places, but not those places. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because 'cause I've got family in other places. Yeah.
Okay. Mhm. Yeah, it's just a magical thing. So, if anybody wants to, I know there's other people on tonight, but if anybody wants to put in a reading, if you want just an energetic reading or a spiritual, what your spiritual energy is, or maybe like an auric field reading, like where your spirit energy is kind of, or what the information in your auric field might be. Just like a basic, it would be almost like you would say, "Can I have a card?" Instead of a card, you just say, "Can I have a general reading?" Or a, what did we call them before? Was it an energy reading
I
or?
think it was energy readings we were doing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's what I put on my title too, because
Oh,
we're
okay.
streaming this, you guys, to my channel and Gene's
Okay.
channel. Did you know that? Did I tell you that?
Yeah, I could see that actually.
Okay.
In my controls, I could see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Aw.
Mm,
So I'm going to take Lark first just to get the ball rolling. He says, "Question: How soon will I have a chance to connect or meet up with the forest people?" And I think, Lark, with all due respect, they want you to start calling them the forest beings, because it's a oxymoron to say forest people. It's forest beings. They're beings. They're beings of, they're energy beings. And when you call them people, it humanizes them. And I know it's just a figure of speech, but they want you to start calling them beings. And it's almost like, to honor them as beings. We're human beings and they are forest beings. So I think that, mhm. So I think the opportunity is yours. um you could do, I'm not sure if you do any astral traveling there, Lark, or you could do a spiritual journey or a meditation with intention. Um, I'm not sure. Do you do any type of journeying? But I would say a journey might be something that would help to bring you closer. It will Lark connect with the forest beings? Will Lark connect with the forest beings before December 31st, 2023? It might take you a while, but there's if you have a point of focus, that also helps a lot. Like if you have a photo or if you have um, uh, maybe some music or something that you intentionally repeatedly call on the connection and yeah, but I feel as though it's an energy that may need to build, perhaps even a particular stone. If you have a stone that you feel that connects you with the forest beings. Um, yeah. What are you getting there, Terry?
Um, I feel the same. I feel like there has to be a balance there, Lark. And they're also saying if you can leave a gift, but you have like they're showing me a porcupine, all the spikes of energy that come out from the porcupine, and then they're showing me like a labyrinth. So there's this there's different types of energy in your area. I don't know if that's in your yard or not, but if there's an area where you can leave some gifts, like either sparkly gifts, like crystals, like you were talking about, or a perhaps a um, something sparkly they like. So, if, you know what's lovely is you can get these beads at the stores for your floral arrangements, those little shiny beads, and they come in all different colors. You can get them at the hobby store or, you know, Target or any of your big box stores. But if you can leave some sparkles around, it would make them happy, but give them gifts. Organic apples, Lark says. Yeah. Yeah, that would be lovely. So just leave some gifts there, but they're there, they're ready. They are still saying something about a balance. So, balance your energies when you go out there. Are you wearing tennis shoes with rubber soles on it when you go out there? So, you might try to also either go barefoot, and I know it's getting cold to do that, but okay, maybe not barefoot, but you could wear a leather soled shoe. So, somehow that you connect with the energy.
Yeah, very good. I'm just reading um, that Joan says an acquaintance leaves sunflower seeds for fairies. Not sure if forest beings would enjoy that. But that's a really good idea. And I really like the way you said the porcupine and the lambeth, because the lambeth is it comes in cycles. It come if you can't go directly, you have to kind of come into the energy in a slow manner. And those porcupines are perhaps their defense mechanisms or their defenses that they need you to come in a circular or more gentle way and in increments almost. That's what I was getting. So very good, Terry.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that, Jean. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you said it.
Well, no, I love the way that you interpreted it, though. I couldn't figure out why they kept showing me that porcupine. Like, what's with the porcupine today?
Yeah. Yeah. All
Mm,
the best, Sheila. Thanks very much for your question. And thanks
yeah,
for being so sweet and want he's like, Gene, make sure you get some rest and take care of yourself.
it's so sweet.
I know. It was so lovely. Um, So I see Linda Service here. She says, "Thank you, Terry and Jean. You're both such blessings. My birthday is November 21st. Just wondering if you have anything to share for me." So I don't, Linda must be on your channel. I don't know Linda. So nice to meet you. And thank you for coming. And oh, okay. So Lark is just following up. Let me just pop this up there so we can keep in the. He says the our term is Sasquatch are used to be in our big brothers.
Oh,
Oh, those kind of forest beings.
shapeshifter. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, yeah. Um, you wanna come in with some big dreams for them. So, that's a lot of big energy there, a lot of big energy. Great English. But, yeah, you wanna come in with some dream work with them too and talk to them in your dreams is what they're saying.
Wow. That's wonderful. Yeah, interdimensional. Okay, to her birthday is November 21st. Just wondering what you have anything to say. That's a isn't that the cusp? Are you on the cusp um of the two uh astrological signs there, Linda? Oh, and she said she's seen one Sasquatch as well.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Get Annie Bear to start talking about them.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Will she come on? That
Yeah.
would be
Oh,
that
come
would be
on,
so
she's
much fun.
great. Yeah.
See see, Lark, we're doing it now. Trees, Sasquatch. Let me see, what else are we doing? Yep, for sure. We'll do it. We'll do it for sure. All right, Linda said yes, she's on the cusp.
Yeah.
It's not easy because it's almost like you have you, it's just it's it's just not easy sometimes. Some things make you happy, some things that used to make you happy don't make you happy anymore, and then those things that used to make you happy now. It's like it's hard to kind of get like a grounding or you feels like you're not as settled or not as firm. Like you just want to have something work out and something to make you happy, and then you can take that happiness, that grounding, that confidence, and that being solid, and then move forward. But you're not quite finding the happiness or where to land or something solid to land on to move forward. Um, it feels like there's like airiness or maybe jelliness around your um is it the soul star chakra, that you're just not feeling very grounded. And well, I just said it, so perhaps grounding would be very beneficial for you as well. You do seem to be psychic and aware. You have I'm not sure if you have dreams or if you have connections or downloads. And this is really runs through the upper chakras and it activates them, and we tend to forget the lower chakras. So this is the balance that you're saying, Terry, as well. Um, but that's what I was feeling. Something is not grounding. You're not grounding, but you can't hit something solid. You want to hit something that you can rely on and not be wavering. You want to be able to have something that you can have firm standing, firm ground. I'm
She
not
says
sure if
she
that
lives
makes.
in a rainforest, and we need to move. Yeah. Yeah, so that would be that,
Wow.
and literally, I mean, physically.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she does bare
Wow.
feet all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You're looking for something else, and trust that instinct that you have, you and your family. Trust that if you feel it's time to get to firm ground, more solid ground, or something a little more dependable, then that's what's right for you. It doesn't mean it's right for everybody. But all the best to you, Linda. How about you, Terry?
Yeah, they're showing me, some hills, so I don't know if this is emotional, like ups and downs, that you've been through, and this is over a period of time, or if this is that you're in the flow, and which we wanna be, right? Which can be both. So, ups and downs, but in the flow. And then they're showing me, like, a windy road that you've been on. And Jean, you were talking about, going through different friends and things like that, or different emotions, or facets of ourselves, right? Which our friends are often. So, uh, and and collecting new ones and leaving the old ones behind, and as we move on our spiritual path, a lot of times this happens. I don't know if that, resonates with you or not, Lisa or Linda, I'm sorry. But that windy road, but they're showing me a big sun for you, and it's blossoming. So shining your light. I don't know that you physically. Oh, you were born. Oh, Wiki was born in the rainforest. Yeah, you're surrounded by mountains. Yeah, literally. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, because that up and down. So the physical part of it. Um, is there a side of the mountain that has a lot of sun that you're thinking about getting land on? Because they're showing me you blossoming in the sunshine, and that there is this sun, and at the bottom of it is a blossom. It's like a plant. So I don't know if you're thinking about, yeah, windy and surrounded by mountains. Yeah, the energy coming in. So I don't know if you need to connect to the sun somehow with that, but 1121, I mean 112, those are pretty powerful numbers. So definitely a balancing coming in.
Absolutely, Linda.
Mhm.
Yeah, the winds of change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more
Mhm.
sun. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Well, uh, yeah, all the best to you, Linda. I'm sure that you'll find the firm ground that you're looking for. Just follow your heart, you know?
yeah.
Okay, so let's go to I have Barb's Wheel of Fortune. She says, I need to know what my cat Max thinks about all the changes going on right now. Oh, Max.
Oh, baby. Are you taking him in the car a lot right now? Because when I saw Cat Max, I was thinking Car Max. Car Max. So I don't know if he's going in the car a lot, or there's big changes with movement. Um, and he's feeling a little disgruntled by it. Like he's showing me these symbols, and I don't know if they're cat language or light language, or if they're a little bit of chaos, because I don't understand them, but they're different, like light language. He could be part Lyran, I don't know, or representing the Lyran. If you've got a guide, a galactic guide of the Lyran Council, um, he had to take a few rides. He doesn't need to anymore for a while. Yeah, yeah. He wasn't so sure about those. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to pull in that, because I'm trying to figure out what these symbols mean. Are the symbols love? Yes. Um, are the symbols peace? Yeah. Do you need more peace? So, I don't know what you can do, Barb, to make his area more peaceful, other than, I'm sure you talk to him and tell him that this is going on right now, and this is what we're going to do, and you're going to be fine because I'm here with you. Um, did he have some physical needs, Barb? Like some, uh, maybe even something with a paw or something he's showing me. Oh, Demi and Penny passed away, so that's the physical needs. Yeah, if you can get him something really soft. Yeah, that's the changes, okay. So, and he has bad knees, that's it, yeah. Yeah, and, I think that he has, something soft that he can rest on. He's showing me, like, something furry, like a little furry, blanket or a little furry pillow he would like, and something, there's a lot of people that do Reiki and energy work. Um, do you do energy work, Barb? because you can do that for him. That's what they're saying. You can help heal this. Yeah. Yeah, Okay. Sounds good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Really, really very sweet, Barb. And so I kind of feel she's not trained, but that's okay. You can still
Amen.
send energy and healing energy to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was getting from Max is that he's there to weather the storm. He is a courageous survivor, and he's like, I can take it, give me everything you've got. He says, I'm here for the long haul. He says that I might be, you might be able to push me, but you can't keep me down. Like he said, I'm a tenacious warrior, and I'm going to keep getting up, almost like a weebles wobbles, but they don't fall down. He says, I'm tough enough. And he wants you to know that he's going to forge on for you and be the strong one. And he's almost there guarding your heart and your soul because of the losses that you've experienced lately. And he said, don't worry about me. He says, I'm here and I can. I might be wounded, but I'm not out. Like, he's saying, I can take it. He's very, very strong, very courageous. He's there to toe the line. He's just really very beautiful, honorable soul. And he may be taking some punches for you as well. He may be absorbing either emotions from you or aches and pains from you. So he's there to do that. That is his job. But you can help him by soothing, keeping something warm, so that it would be soothing for him, or something very comfortable so that he doesn't have to climb or stretch as far. But like Teri said, I really like that soft something that he can curl up with or cuddle up with, and maybe even like a heartbeat or something. I don't know if you can get something with a purr. That if they make
Yeah.
pillows with heartbeats, don't you think they should make pillows with a purr? Don't you think
Yeah.
you should microphone your cat and get him to purr and then put it inside of a pillow? Wouldn't that just
Yeah.
be? I think I just invented something.
I do too. I love that idea. I love that idea.
Mm-hmm.
You get your
Mm-hmm.
copyright on that.
You heard it here. Oh, okay. Yep. I feel I
Mm,
do. I feel a lot of this energy from him, Barb. So what a blessing he is, and he's there to toe the line with you for sure.
yeah. I love what Joan had to say too.
Mm.
She's yeah.
Oh, a Ferris wheel, and tuned into how scary one being one on can feel. Oh, how being okay, but he gets used to it and got curious about this new perspective. I saw him peeking over the edge. Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. That he's yeah, being taken on a ride and not sure where he's going to end up, but then peeking over the edge of the Ferris wheel and being brave. You know how you don't want to look down, and you know that if you look down, but you do it anyway, like you go ahead and look down
Yeah.
and see how scary it really is. That's cute, Joan. Thank you very much.
Mm.
Oh, Lark says trademark that quick.
Right? Check.
I don't have a cat to microphone and get the cat's purr. But maybe you can have a little kitten say, microphone your cat's purr and stick it in this pillow. They have those Build-A-Bear things at the shows, at the psychic fairs, with little crystals that you can put inside of a bear, and then they buy the
Oh,
bear. I know. I
that is
know.
so sweet. I love that.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so nice, so nice. So, all the best to you, Barb's Wheel of Fortune, and thank you very much for your question and for
Yeah.
sharing Max's energy with us. Wow, aren't we the lucky ones for sure?
Mhm.
Okay, for some reason, I'm just being drawn to the pets here tonight. That is
Nice.
the next one that I see. So, Kim C, just say hi. She says, I would like to know why my husky lab dog doesn't like the cat. or my other two dogs. I'm in Missouri. Oh, she's in Missouri.
Nice, Kim.
Hi, neighbor. Um, um, Husky Lab doesn't like the cat. What's his name? Can you tell us his name? Just his name. I know you have a whole, crew there. The Husky Lab that's finicky. Shadow. Oh.
Pretty.
Yeah, I like that name for sure.
Oh, she says Sophie is the husky.
Mm.
She's showing me, Kim, that they weren't properly introduced. It's something about when they met that, I don't know if one of them saw the other as a like if one there was there before and it was territorial, but there's something about the introduction that she's also, telling me there's something about the smell of the cat. I don't know if it's the cat litter, if you can use a different cat litter that has a different, smell. I know they've got some that smell like lavender and some that smell like something else. That just came to mind just because I just changed my cat's, litter boxes, but, there's also, yeah, you might try putting, oh, Shadow is an old cat. Well, yeah, that happens when we get old, right? We smell a little different than when we're a fresh young thing. So, yeah. So Shadow, I think just having a talk with Sophie about it is gonna help a lot and telling Sophie, "Listen, Shadow's your elder," but also if you can get some, and this is gonna sound crazy, but cat perfume of some sort. And it's, I don't know if it's gonna be something that both of them would like. I mean, not beef flavored perhaps, but I don't know if your dog would like lavender or lemon or let's see. What are dogs drawn to? Are they drawn to like a pine scent?
Peanut butter.
Oh, peanut butter.
You
Yeah.
know, don't put peanut butter on Shadow because
No. It's gonna get a bath. She's gonna get a
but
bath.
yeah, get a little bit of Shadow's. Maybe if Shadow has a blanket or an area that she sleeps in a lot,
Mhm.
and get maybe some of Shadow's hair. She sheds a lot in one area. Maybe get some of that and put it in a sock and keep it um, near. Is it Sophie? Was it that Sophie? Yeah.
Sophie is the
So
dog, yeah,
yeah.
and Shadow is the cat.
Um, Yeah, that just to have Sophie get used to Shadow's scent and being around her and not being threatened by it just being more because it's all about scent. And you're right, there's too many, there's more than one alpha in the house. And whether the alpha is the cat or in the dog pack, it's and perhaps because Shadow is of the high you know um, senior level that Sophie is in. I think it's a competition. It's not like that she
Mhm.
likes or doesn't like Shadow. It's just that she feels as though she needs to compete every time she's in her presence because that's what they do. They try and compete for the leader of the pack role. But I don't know if Sophie or if Shadow is able to walk outside. If you can put a leash on on Shadow and have her walk when you walk Sophie, like have her participate in the. I just don't know. I think it's a identification who actually you're the pack leader. There are no leaders. Tell Sophie to, I mean, tell Sophie to settle down, simmer down. That you're the leader. You're the alpha in the pack. You are.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, carry her into your bed or whatever if, um or the other dogs if your husky doesn't care for them to be there or something, if they're trying to keep them out of a room, bring them in and have them sit.
And if that doesn't work, record um, Shadow's purr and put it in a pillow for Sophie.
Oh, I love that. I love that idea.
That's
I love
funny.
that.
It's gonna come up for from now on. But all the
Purr.
best to you, Kim, and it's so loving that you have such a beautiful, group of divine souls around you. Your house must be so high vibrational with so much love around you. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's a like or dislike. I just think that Sophie is still in competition. But you tell her that you're the alpha and that she doesn't, her conflicting with Shadow is her conflicting with you. So tell her I'm the alpha, you're the alpha.
Yeah.
Try
I
that.
love that. I love that. And, I've often thought about that. Purring is like a mantra, isn't it? There's nothing more relaxing than a cat purring. I just love it.
I did a BQH
Yeah.
and uh and I went from one dimension and I had a cat that was walking me. And the cat took me to a tree, and I laid down under the tree, and the cat came over and laid on my chest and came up here and was like laying on my throat so that the purr would just vibrate all of my senses, and I moved into a new dimension because that was the vibration that my soul or my essence needed to change into in order to get into the next dimension. And I was like, wow.
Was
No drugs were involved.
was this like an Egyptian lifetime, or was this,
It
um
was it was
or
me. It was me in
it
this
was
in
you
this in
in this
this realm.
lifetime, in
Mhm.
this realm? Wow.
Yeah, but I don't have a cat and I didn't know the cat, but the cat was very wise. And I think what happened, just as a side note, y'all, what happened was sometimes, like when we have guides come in, and if they are something that I may not recognize or I might get taken back by their appearance. Sometimes they put them in like a cartoon or a non-threatening kind of a shape so that I'm not, you know, so that I don't go along with it. I can say, oh, it's a non-threatening cat that is just walking me, and not some, ET entity that may look very threatening, and they're not. They're just here to try and help me to raise my vibration, to go into an altered state of consciousness and begin a new awareness. And so this is what the cat represented. I understand. I mean, the cat was very smart and the cat was talking to me telepathically, and it was very much a leader type. And they were like, Jean, we're going to help you. You need to walk this way. And they were like leading me with a, almost with a leash. So, but not that I had a leash on, but I was holding the leash, but the cat was, but yeah. So, yeah, but it's really amazing, and that purr is very magical, and it is at that sweet um, frequency that is transformational and healing. I mean, a lot of cats are very healing, and if you have some sort of an ailment or something, they'll come over and purr and sit right on the area. Um, yeah.
I love
Hmm.
that. I love
Hmm.
that. Yeah, they really are, aren't they? They're angels for sure.
Oh wow.
Wow, that just blows me away. I mean, I
You
shivers.
want to you want to hear? I think it is on my one of them, but the only thing is it wasn't video, it was audio, you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to, like, my voice sounds like this. Like it's, a little muffled.
Yeah.
It's like a phone call and not a clear, so but it's hard to follow, but no, I'll never forget it.
Wow.
I mean, I was there and I could still see it till this day. It was very impactful to my
That's
energy, but
so beautiful. I love that.
tell you little bits and pieces.
Yeah, that's got my medulla going.
I'm telling you. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wisdom Seeker Joan has a question. Thank you very much. She says, any insights into how my sister Anne can get her foxhound mixed dog Reba to stop constant barking? Uh, okay, foxhound mix Reba. Are you laughing at the name?
No, I'm laughing at Reba. She's just a crack up. She's a
Mm.
talker. She's a big talker. And your sister Anne needs to sit down and have some talks with her. So and talk to her about the barking, that it hurts her ears. And please don't do it anymore. And then when she does, I mean, I'm just hearing what Reba's saying, and Reba likes to chatter. She's got a lot to say. She's like, yeah. Oh, Miss Charlotte says hands talk a lot. Yeah, Reba is a talker. She's a big time talker. So ask her if she'll sit down. I think she wants to sit down and have a conversation with her. She wants to be noticed and acknowledged. And I'm sure that, we do that telepathically. We think, hi, how you doing? But we don't say it. She wants to hear it. She wants to have the chitter chatter.
Interesting, interesting. Yeah, maybe you can have her tone it down and say if you want something, you know, get teach her different identifiers like get out the red toy when you want to go outside, get out the blue toy when you're hungry, get out the green toy when you want to go to sleep or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot more attention for sure, but maybe quiet her down because I mean, like lessen the volume and maybe have her like do like a yeah, I don't know, but they do like to. I think it's almost like they're putting out waves in the energy too, in the like the loudness kind of echoes. It's almost like a Tarzan call. Like, I'm here, somebody help me, come play with me, somebody help me. It's always like a cry and a call for help. And yeah, I feel maybe she could maybe ask the volume to be turned down, but I think she'll always want to communicate through that voice. And I don't want to suggest anything else because I do know there's other ways of training barking, but it's up to her if she wants to go that route. But yeah, I think it's in the bred in the breed in the
Yeah.
breeding. Um, but maybe teach her more tricks that she can communicate with. But I think she just likes to hear her own voice and send out those calls.
Yeah. If she has a ball somewhere that you can change the conversation, perhaps, like, where's your baby? Where's your ball? Where's your squeaky baby? That's always a big deal because my dog loves to bark too. And he's a big talker and he's very protective. And he was always like a little old man from day one. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. Mhm. Mhm. And Holly says she's very protective and get her secure in her home. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's huge, Holly. I love that you brought that up because I talked to Tyler, and anybody that's been on my channel knows that Tyler talks a lot. And like if I'm going to have a show, have a talk with him. If I'm going to go out, I tell him I'm going to be gone for probably an hour or two. I will return. We will talk when we return. But I have to have conversations when we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the doctor, you're gonna be fine, then we're coming home, whatever's going on.
Do,
He needs to know about changes.
do you have a dog cam? Do you have a dog cam, Terry?
Me? A
Yeah.
dog cam? No, but
Yeah, like
that's
a
a good idea.
webcam. Mhm. D how do does he
I love
bark when
it.
you're gone? How do you know he barks when you're gone?
Oh, when he barks when I'm gone? Oh, he does. Yeah, because the kids are here. The kids are here.
Oh, when the kids are here. Oh,
And
okay.
then he barks even more. So he's very protective of the family, and that's what I'm getting also with, Reba, that protection, taking care of making sure a hound dog, making sure everybody's okay. Yeah, you don't read for your family or even their pets, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely thinks that's her job. And
Mm.
she sees a lot more than just wild critters. She sees everything. So she's watching everybody coming and going. I don't know if she has family that's left recently.
Mm.
But yeah.
Reba. I mean, your sister Anne. Yeah. Maybe she
Yeah.
talks to the spirits, you mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So Laurie says, we rescued a talker last year. I kept speaking to her in a whisper voice. It took a few months to get her to cooperate using her inside voice. Oh, how cute.
I love that, Lori.
That is sweet. You guys, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
We
beautiful.
have a grandfather clock in the entryway. And I don't have it on because or run it because it's just too loud. But um, Tyler's bark can be so high that it sets those bells ringing and they vibrate.
Wow.
So yeah, it hurts.
Wow. So is Joyful Journey. If you're still here, just say hi. I know we're running a little late here and we're jumping around. Um, and let me see. Um, uh, and Melinda, if Melinda Crocker is here, Joyful Journeys is here.
Yay!
Woo!
I love her name.
Yeah. Message from Aunt Louise. She says, I thought you would never call. She says, I'm here with you, darling. She said, we never left. She said, you're doing great. We're very proud of you. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Uh, engage in the sweetness of life. For it is a unique experience here on earth to have this joyous sweetness in life. And I did say joyous, and that's what she made me say. She said, don't be afraid to indulge in what makes you happy. She said she's with her siblings. She said they have different jobs, different areas of focus on the other side. She's corrected me. She said, we're not on the other side. We're right here with you. She said, some people feel, she said, try not to imagine us being so far away. She's saying that energy is transcends space and time and can travel in the in the fraction of a moment of a thought. And now more than ever, we're here supporting our family members. We understand the energy fluctuations on Earth, and we've all been uh, on watch, and we're allowed to come in close and to help you soothe your emotions and your energy. Try to. guide you, to soothe. And this is why she wants you to soothe your own energy, and 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 do more things that raise your vibration, and that's the sweetness in life that makes you joyful. She wants you to remember to raise your vibration and take care of your energy and your light being inside of your human being. It's really important for us to hold the light. And this is why she wants you to concentrate on the light, concentrate on this. It's not because she wants you to feel better, it's because they need us. They need you, they need me, they need us. They want you to concentrate and focus on the light and beam the light. And it's almost like generate things that make your light shine brighter and your energy to rise. And when you do these beautiful, blissful things, and these things that make you happy, your energy does rise. And they need all of our energy to be at the maximum lightness for the collective, for the grid around the earth. She's saying that it's nice that you feel better, she said, but my intention is for the greater good. And she said, please remember this, that by you taking care of you and you shining, bringing up your vibration, it helps all of humanity and as well as Gaia. She's a smart aunt. So I think that was a little lofty, but
Ooh, that was amazing. That was that was beautiful.
she said, wow, Aunt Louise is a talker too.
Yeah, Miss Charlotte. No
Good
joke.
one. Good one. Yep. I'm buying tickets to
No,
your next show.
I love that. Yeah. Um, and so she's coming and asking me, she's like, "Hey, sweetie pie, honey bunch, where's the party?" So she was like, um, she does feel like a big talker. Um, um, and she's also acknowledging that she had a special name for you, or or this was and it was like a sweetie bear honey bunch, or perhaps a song like that, sugar pie honey bunch. But there's some sort of a beautiful tenderness that you guys had together. She's showing me herself dressed in a gown. I don't know if she dressed like this when she was on in the physical form that as we know it, but she's showing me in a beautiful gown, and she's talking a lot about Greece. So I don't know if this is energy from Atlantis, or if this is energy from Greece when she was here, or you if you're thinking about going to Greece. Um, Thinking about going to Greece. I don't know if you're thinking about going on a vacation, joyful journey, but she's highly encouraging it. She's also saying something about like sometimes I'll do a check on the chakras of when they were alive, and everything is so clear. She says there's no pain at all, no pain at all, and this means that it's her choice to be no pain. This is how she feels it. And she's talking something about the doctor in a question, like she wasn't so sure about the doctor, but there's a question mark around the doctor. Um, and then she talks about dancing with you in energy. So she's so happy to see, just like your little picture there, joyful journey, that you have that energy that you dance with. And she talks about um, the chords. You know, we have the chords that are chords of pain or sorrow or grief or whatever. And these chords that she dances with you are chords of abundance and light and joy. And that's your strength here in this lifetime, shining your light, like Jean said, and using those chords from your family. Um, Yeah. So put your glasses on, she's talking about. And I don't know if these are rose-colored glasses or joyful glasses, but something about she wants you to see clearly and sparkle your light. So that's it.
Very nice, very nice. And I feel as though your Aunt Louise, you know how they say a godmother, but she was like a spiritual guide for you as well in life, that she helped guide you and she could see you and your soul um, uh, like nobody else could. Like you and her had this connection. And I do feel you had past lives together as well as the,
Yeah.
you know, future, but she is still spiritually guiding you. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, pulling each other up in lifetimes. So I always see those hands, grabbing you. Yeah. She's a joy to read. Thank you. Joyful Journey.
Mhm, mhm. Yep, yep, she brought it all through. She brought the whole shebang, the whole kit and caboodle. So, is Melinda here? And if not, is, Pierrette here? And, let me just see. If you guys are here, just say hello. Let me look at my schedule. Um, yep, I have, we'll see if we could do one, maybe two more. So I have another appointment coming up.
Sure.
So, okay. So Purette is here. Okay. So Purette, I always pick the wrong one. Purette is here. So
Great.
this is one out of two. So Purette, what's an energy reading? All right. So,
Yay.
Aunt Louise made me, I got very warm. There's a lot of energy around me here. Oof, very warm.
Spray some rose water.
Yeah.
She liked all that finery too. She was just fun.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes. Mm. I wish y'all could see my little setup here. I have lotion. I have tissues. I have
I love it.
but I spray. Um, okay. So energy reading for Pierrette. You're high vibration today too, Pierrette. You're up in your upper chakras a lot. You're almost can walk with your eyes closed. You have so much sight. Like even if you had your eyes closed, you could see where to walk and where obstacles may be. You have you almost see with your auric field. You have such a very, very sensitive and awareness to the energies around you. And they're saying that this is wonderful, this is good, this is a wonderful practice, and to build up the strength. And they don't want you to overwork your auric field by testing it and pushing the limits. They said that work with the energies that are here, and it's good to work with the energies and become very familiar with them where you are, instead of saying, okay, I feel blue, let me go to green. Okay, I can feel green, let me go to pink. They're saying stay with blue for a little while. Talk to blue, bring blue into your everyday life, and get acquainted with blue and get more familiar, like almost almost slow down the progression or the acceleration, because you may be missing some of the finer points that blue could teach you, or that blue has more lessons for you. And if you skip and you just kind of get blue and you want to move to green, and I'm saying this, I think she's artistic as well, but maybe just get spend a little bit more time in each increment of your progression. I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm getting. How about you, Terry?
So similar. So similar. So when they we're getting this mist a lot, this white mist in meditations and whatnot, and it's coming in, and it's not that we're not clear thinking or clear speaking, but it's a gentleness. This mist, it's like an angelic realm that comes in, and then they're showing me this mountaintop in the middle of the mist with crystals on top. And that's your energy that's coming in, Perrette, and beautiful energy. But then there also, when you were talking about not necessarily grounding, but assimilating the energy. And before you even said anything about talking about the blue energy, Archangel Michael came in. So, and very protective. So, and this is good for all of us right now to take some time to be gentle with ourselves. There's a lot going on the planet, but also there's just a lot of energy out there that we want to make sure that we are balanced and acknowledging the energy out there, but very balanced in what we're looking at and what we're taking in. And sometimes when we're up here, it's hard to keep that balance. But they're showing me this cloud or this beautiful mist that comes in, and then there are it's like a ley line, but they go from the grid to the earth, and at the bottom of the ley lines that reach up to this mist um, are they're circles, so they're like um, and then they're talking about dowsing rods, so it is about ley lines, but connecting to your energy, your crystalline energy that's here on the planet, because that's what you're here for. You're a light worker, and working in that balance, because that balance is that 5D, and we can't always be in that 5D. Sometimes we have to be in the 3D while we're here for a little bit longer. But connecting to that, those circles are energy circles, and like you were talking about, Jean, of having all the different colors, just assimilate that beautiful blue and that mist and the gentleness for a little bit.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice. So, Pierrette said, yes, that she can see with her eyes closed, and she breathes through her neck. So
Yeah.
this is your auric energy that you're doing, that you're using to do this. Auric. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's auric. Um, yeah, and Wisdom Seeker Jones says it's very similar to a movie from Wes Anderson's Netflix movie, The Story of Henry Sugar. I don't know it, but that is really,
Yeah.
and what it is there are these images and concepts and experiences in the ether, and anybody can get them. We can all experience this information simultaneously. Some people make movies out of it. Some people have YouTube videos on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's yeah, very
Yeah.
nice. Very
And that
nice.
angelic mist is helping with that clarity.
I want to know more about this mist. I want to get into it and feel it and understand it for sure. It's something that is very intriguing to me, very much. So let me see. Let me see. Sorry. I, s- mm, I don't think, Juanita, I didn't see anything from you. I know Melinda's not here anymore. Pierrette, we did. And so let's do is M. Steve still here? Steve, M. Steve, are you still here? I don't know. You're welcome, Pierrette. I only have like 7 more minutes. I'm gonna have to go. Um, don't know. I don't know. Oh,
You're
he's
here.
here.
Yay.
Yay. All right. So M. Steve, you'll round out the evening. Thank you for your patience, Steve. Um, my first greet. Oh, how nice. Okay. Energy reading for M. Steve. I think you know more than you realize. I think you're spiritually led a little bit more than you realize. You have good instincts and like gut feelings, and you have really, really good intentions. you have this kindness and this dedication inside of you that between right and wrong, and you want to be the top of your class, so to speak. You want to be the best of the best in the sense that you want to you want to have a good you want others to look favorable upon you, and it's important for you to do the right thing and to do your best. And you are very you're hard on yourself, Steve, and you are it's important for you to be kind to yourself, and um, and allow some a breathing area, or rest area. It's that balance that Terry is talking about. It's that balance coming back into your life. It's very admirable, and for you to, and you really want to, you're honorable, and you really want to make other people proud and do the right thing and do the best that you can do. Um, but it's also important to allow yourself to maybe not be 100% for a day, and just give yourself a day of rest, or let yourself off the hook, or just be kind to yourself, or say, oh, I missed the mark today, and not be so hard on yourself, and just allow that balance in your life. um, you're you're so laid back and easygoing and very friendly, and you really do care about people that you connect with, and this is a beautiful thing. But you are connected spiritually, and I feel as though you do this so naturally, you don't realize it's your spiritual essence that is coming through. You just think that's the way that you are, which it is the way that you are, but it's a little bit more. You do have that sixth sense, so to speak, about you. How about you, Terry?
That's beautiful. Well, he's saying he's listening to us and watching the football game, which is funny because I keep getting feet. Foot, like you're marching. I don't know if you're doing a lot of hiking, Steve, but or it could just be the football game coming in. But all these feet are going by. And then the feet turn into like a really nice, like you're on your path, they're saying, but also it's kind of a light code that comes in. So opening up to that light code, I'm not sure if you're out in nature a lot walking, but they're acknowledging that you're on your path, and perhaps that is your meditative state, is being out there in nature, being out in something about nature. And I don't know if it's fishing or and being on the water or close by the water or on a path, but they're showing me a path, a dirt path, and reeds on either side. Um, so there's lots of gifts there for you doing that, Steve, and sparkles that come in with it. Um, and that's where your gifts are that you're going to find on your path. Something about seeing the balance, because you have reeds on either side and your path is straight in front of you. Then they're showing me more feet and then circles. So I don't know if the circles are the ball, and that's what only nature is when you're walking near your yard, maybe at night. But something about that connection to, and it could be to elementals, Steve, that elemental connection. Because they're showing me the flower of life, and something about your life, like what gives you joy, what makes you happy, and connecting to that, because that's your circle. That's your circle of life. And that you have it, you're on your path, but don't forget to surround yourself with that comfort.
Absolutely. How lovely. And he has the yin yang symbol right behind him there in
Ah,
it.
yeah. There's your circle, your balance. Yeah. So you've got it. You're already on that path. And there's that light code that keeps coming in with the feet too. So
Oh, Charlie puts the foot in the
Right?
ball.
Oh, okay. I gotta do a shout out, to listening to us and watching the football game, right? I gotta do a shout out today for Mama Kelsey, the Kelsey brothers, mom. And, my brother is in England, but he has, early staged or dementia. He has Alzheimer's, but um, he's quite young. He's in his early 50s. And anyway, we contacted Frankfurt, and he's from Kansas City. And Mama Kelsey met him in Frankfurt at the game, and he got a
Wow.
picture taken, and he is so happy. And the Chiefs won. So
Wow.
life is very, very good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Well, that's such a sweet shout out, and thank you very much, everybody. It was such a tight, high. I can feel you guys all together, all really paying attention, not paying attention, but really like have your energy focused all together. It was a really beautiful collaboration with not just me and Teri, but for all of us here together. And thank you, Joan, for all of your input and playing along. And we have to have Joan on with us, and we have to have Annie Bear with us, and we have to have all the content providers. I'm going to have just more. Sherry got me started on these parties of 10 people. I want to start doing parties of 10 people. It's
Right?
it's just we really appreciate all of you being here, all of you participating, all of you following the energy together. It's really very much appreciated. And thank you, Teri, for holding your space. You really do help support me, and I feel we work well together. We have that balance.
Yeah. Pull each other up. I loved it. Thank you so much, Jean. It's always so much fun to
You're
read with
welcome.
you.
You're welcome. And have a great night, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.